Lower blood pressure naturally. 7 simple habits you can start today. Hello, my dear friends. Let me begin with a simple question. Have you ever gone for a routine checkup, only to hear your doctor say, your blood pressure is a little high? For many people over 60, that moment can feel both familiar and frightening. High blood pressure often gives no warning signs, yet it slowly strains your heart, your blood vessels, and even your kidneys. That's why doctors call it the silent killer. But here's the good news. Lowering blood pressure doesn't always have to mean taking more pills. While medication can be essential for some, there are also natural, daily habits that support your body in gentle, powerful ways. These habits don't require expensive equipment, strict diets, or complicated routines. They are small steps, easy to begin, simple to continue, and when practiced consistently, they can bring your numbers down and help you feel more energized, more independent, and more alive. So today, I'd like to walk you through 7 natural habits that can help lower blood pressure. Think of them not as rules, but as friendly invitations to care for yourself. And I encourage you to try just 1 or 2 at first, because even small changes can create big improvements over time. Let's begin with the first habit, one of the simplest and most effective, walking daily. You might be surprised at how powerful a short walk can be. Research shows that just 20 to 30 minutes of walking each day helps your heart pump more efficiently and reduces the stiffness in your blood vessels. And the best part? Walking is safe, gentle, and free. You don't need a gym membership, a treadmill, or fancy shoes, just a pair of comfortable sneakers and a safe path. Imagine this. You step outside in the morning, breathe in the fresh air, and let your feet carry you around the block. The rhythm of your steps calms your mind, while your body thanks you with better circulation and steadier blood pressure. Many people over 60 have discovered that walking is not only medicine for the body, but also for the spirit. It's a chance to clear your thoughts, enjoy nature, or even catch up with a neighbor. And if 30 minutes feels like too much, don't worry. Start with 10 minutes. Even short bursts of walking add up over the day. The important thing is consistency, making walking a regular friend in your daily life. Now, walking is powerful, but what about the food on your plate? That leads us to the second habit, reducing salt in your meals. Salt is tricky, because it hides in many everyday foods, soups, sauces, bread, even breakfast cereal. Too much salt causes your body to hold on to water, which increases the pressure inside your blood vessels, like filling a balloon with too much air. Over time, that extra pressure wears down your heart. But the solution doesn't mean you have to eat bland, tasteless meals. In fact, this is an opportunity to explore delicious flavors. Try seasoning with herbs like rosemary, basil, or cilantro. Use garlic, lemon, or pepper to give your meals life. Slowly, your taste buds will adjust, and you'll start to appreciate the natural flavor of food without all the extra salt. A practical tip: before adding salt, taste your food first. Many people add salt out of habit, not necessity. Another simple step is to check food labels. Choose items labeled low sodium whenever possible. These little adjustments in the kitchen can have a huge impact on your blood pressure numbers. Now, once we've started reducing salt, it's time to think about what we can add to our meals. And that brings us to the third habit, eating more fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are nature's gift for balancing blood pressure. They're rich in potassium, a mineral that helps your body get rid of excess sodium and relax your blood vessel walls. Imagine potassium as a gentle hand that eases the pressure inside your arteries. Bananas, oranges, spinach, sweet potatoes, and avocados are just a few examples. You don't need exotic superfoods. Simple, local produce works perfectly. Try adding a piece of fruit to your breakfast, a colorful salad to your lunch, and a couple of vegetable sides to your dinner. One story I love comes from a retired teacher who told me that she started eating an apple every morning instead of reaching for salty snacks. After just a few months, she not only saw her blood pressure improve, but she also felt lighter, more energetic, and proud of her choices. These small swaps truly add up. Speaking of adding energy, the next habit builds on this momentum, because it's not only about what we eat, but also how we move. Let's talk about the fourth habit, staying active with gentle exercise. Now, some of you might be thinking, but I'm not strong enough to exercise. My friends, gentle movement is not about pushing your body to exhaustion. It's about finding enjoyable ways to keep your muscles, joints, and circulation in motion. If walking is one option, consider adding light stretching, chair yoga, or even dancing to your favorite old songs. These activities improve flexibility, balance, and circulation, which all contribute to healthier blood pressure. Think of your body as a river. When the water flows smoothly, it keeps everything fresh and alive. But when it sits still, it grows stagnant. Movement is the same for your blood. Just 10 to 15 minutes of light activity several times a week can keep that river flowing beautifully. Of course, sometimes it's not our body, but our mind, that raises our blood pressure. And that's why the fifth habit is so important, managing stress. Stress is like an invisible weight pressing on your chest. When you feel anxious or overwhelmed, your body releases hormones that tighten blood vessels and raise blood pressure. That's why relaxation is not a luxury, it's a necessity for your health. The good news is that stress relief doesn't require special equipment or long hours. It can be as simple as taking 5 slow, deep breaths, sitting quietly in your garden, or listening to soft music. Meditation, prayer, or spending time with loved ones can also bring your heart and mind into a state of calm. One man I met, age 72, told me that he started spending just 10 minutes each morning in silence. No phone, no television, just calm breathing. Within weeks, he noticed that not only did his blood pressure improve, but he felt more patient, more peaceful, and more connected to life. Sometimes, the simplest practices are the most powerful. But while stress is one hidden enemy, there are 2 visible ones we must address: alcohol and smoking. And so, the 6th habit is this: limit alcohol and avoid smoking. We all know the risks, but it's worth repeating. Alcohol in small amounts may not harm, but too much raises blood pressure and damages the liver. Smoking, meanwhile, is one of the harshest enemies of your blood vessels. Every puff stiffens the arteries, making it harder for blood to flow smoothly. I know that for many, quitting these habits can feel like climbing a mountain. But remember, even small reductions matter. If you drink daily, try skipping a few days each week. If you smoke, talk with your doctor about tools to help you quit. Every step you take away from these habits is a gift you give your heart and your family. Now, we've covered 6 habits, each playing its role in lowering blood pressure naturally. But there's one final, often overlooked habit that ties them all together: getting good sleep. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, when your heart rests, and when your hormones rebalance. Without enough quality sleep, stress hormones build up in your system, pushing your blood pressure higher. To improve your sleep, create a calming bedtime routine. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Drink a warm, caffeine-free tea. Turn off screens and let your body know it's time to rest. Some people find comfort in gentle stretching or reading a peaceful book before bed. Remember, good sleep is as important as good nutrition and regular exercise. It is one of the foundations of a healthy heart and a peaceful mind. So, my dear friends, we've walked through 7 habits together: walking daily, reducing salt, eating more fruits and vegetables, staying active with gentle exercise, managing stress, limiting alcohol and smoking, and sleeping well. None of these habits are complicated. None require expensive tools. But together, they create a powerful shield for your heart and your health. I want you to remember this: change doesn't happen overnight. Don't pressure yourself to be perfect. Instead, think of these habits as seeds. When you plant them, water them with patience, and give them time, they grow into a stronger, healthier you. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits do you already practice? Which one would you like to start today? Please share your thoughts in the comments. I always enjoy reading your stories and learning from your experiences. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. That way, you won't miss any of our future videos filled with wisdom and encouragement. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I wish you peace, health, and happiness in every step of your journey. Until next time, take care, And remember, your best years can still be ahead.